we are going to talk about some crazy stuff going on with Collider. Collider makes a massive announcement, a mega announcement, announcing that they are canceling most of their flagship shows, Collider Movie Talk, Collider Jedi Council, so many others. People are losing their jobs. Roxy is on right now over on her channel. She's live. This is from Steve Weintraub, Collider Frosty, the person that created Collider. And it's not going over very well at all.
You kind of straight up, oh shit, damn, and you know what, well, that's over, it's canceled, we're gonna move on.
Hey, wait guys, so it's Hey Mitch, and I'm coming up with you with another video, my first video for 2020, and essentially I kind of want to just like talk and have like a vlog and talk about something that was kind of like past news, but I want to talk about it because it kind of involves my little journey here on YouTube. So, and this kind of pluses up as my episode 1 of my Maverick series, so making videos really controversial kind of, and so yeah, I mean, okay, so for those who don't know, Collider Movie Talk is done. They canceled majority of their flagship shows, Collider Movie Talk, Collider Heroes, and Jedi Council, right? And of course, before I move on, I'm wearing my beanie on because I'm doing this in Tim Pool fashion, breaking the news and everything. So I wanted to do that before, you know, just setting the mood type thing. So, alright, back to what I was saying. So, obviously, this has been a week-old news, right? A lot of people have been already talking about it, Geeks and Gamers, Clownfish TV, and so I wanted to talk about it just because it pertains, like I said, it pertains to me doing YouTube, right? Like, I paid attention to Collider Movie Talk way back when it was even AMC Movie Talk. Like, segments that was very interested to me was like the box office movie report every Monday. It was very, like, it's just hour-long content in which they were talking about movie content, and obviously they branched out into other shows and everything, and it was really great. I think I started to fall off of Collider just because unfortunately, John Snep passed, and that, not that it was a bigger factor, but it was towards the end where John Campy already left and everything. People who made the show for what it was, Christian Harloff, Mark Ellis, and everyone who made the show for what it was, and Nemiroff, yeah, Perry Nemiroff, created the show for what it was, right? And it was starting to change a lot more than I didn't like, and they started to make the hour-long segments into 30 minutes, and it was very quick stuff. And for those who don't know, Collider Movie Talk was essentially the people who were breaking the movie news. So, like, if X-Men was to go to the MCU, they were trying to break out first. If Spider-Man was to come to the MCU or be a new Marvel, anything that was gonna be breaking news in the movie entertainment world, they were the first ones doing it. And now you have other people doing it, and that's fine. And the idea is that their head honchos at Collider are looking to do more, like, clickbaity, I guess, content. Like, they're trying to get rid of their long form of entertainment and videos and go for, like, what, a College Humor or a BuzzFeed TV type thing. I don't know. I don't think it's a good move, and a lot of people agree with that. Like, just because you built a community, right, on long content, right, and talking about movies, and for you to change gears is really kind of stupid. And that kind of goes into, like, my little case study. I'm not going to go hella into it about, you know, like, you have Blockbuster, you have MoviePass, now you have Collider, and again, I think also, just real quick, I don't think it would have been a very big issue unless if they did it as like, hey, we're moving directions, we're going to have a final show, last Collider Heroes, last Jedi Council, go out with kind of like a season finale type thing, and they ended up doing it, Mark Fernandez, the CEO, ended up just doing it in a tweet. So people just found out they lost jobs over a tweet. And I guess that's his prerogative, but at the same time, if you want to transition, like, you're doing a purge, you're doing Order 66 on yourself, like, I don't understand, like, if you're gonna move forward, obviously with the same audience, you know, you want to honor what has built upon you. I guess I'm totally down, sometimes you do need to change, right, but you should honor what came before you. And there's another guy, Jack Hine, I think, making really bad form comments about people who left. kind of like insulting them, like, hey, now we have the show, like, F you guys type thing. And like John Campia, who hold his tongue up until now, like he unleashed hell on this guy. And
this movie commentary and fart jokes. You want to know what Collider Video was? Before those commentary and fart joke shows? You want to know what Collider Video was? It was this pathetic little YouTube presence that did nothing but post movie trailers. Posted movie trailers and film clips from other movies. That's all it was. It was a click once and then leave kind of content. And I remember when Complex was courting me to come over there, and we were talking about me bringing everything over to Complex, and I sat down with one of the vice presidents, senior vice president of the company. And he was like, wow, these videos get views, like trailers and trailer clips. I said, yes, but let's dive into the analytics. How many people are actually subscribing to the channel as a result of watching these individual videos? And we went through them, and it was nil. Nobody was subscribing to the channel because that type of content, while maybe getting you a couple of cheap clicks, it does not develop community. And it doesn't develop brand loyalty. And it doesn't develop brand identification. It breeds none of that. It's a quick click on a link and then disappear, and they won't even know the name of the YouTube channel that did it. And I sat down with the vice president of Complex and walked him through all the analytics and pointed out. And then I pointed them out to some other little videos that had smaller views, but had a massively higher subscription rate that people would click on subscribe as a result of watching those videos. And they were videos that cultivated and nurtured brand loyalty, brand identity, and community. Community. These little commentary and fart joke shows, as this moron puts it, establish Collider Video as a major name. People like Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis and John Schnepp and infinite numbers of others who work their asses off to make those commentary and fart joke shows built the foundation of the playground you now get to play in. You get to play in the playground and in the ballpark that those people built. You insufferable, ungrateful little piece of shit.
So with good reason and with good purpose, and I'm all for it. like dude, you don't do that. Like, it's one thing that you move forward, but you don't just crap on the people that gave you. Like, if you wanted to move forward, that's cool, but I think you should definitely done it in a better way than they did. And it already goes to show, like, Clownfish TV, I think, already did it. They showed, like, how this news broke, and their subscription has lost 100K within the week, and it's not looking good. Like, Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy has already mentioned in video, they're getting woke, getting broke type thing, and it might look like that's what it's going to, and it kind of goes into my little case study, and it's just surface level, not like I'm going full on essay here, but we always know, like, Blockbuster couldn't adapt. They couldn't adapt to what Netflix was doing. They couldn't adapt to the current times and all that stuff. And obviously, they tried to do what Netflix was doing, but it was already too late. Movie Pass is a bad business venture, and it's like you can't sustain like unlimited movies and only ask for $10 and stuff. And so, like, Movie Pass was dumb. And now you're gonna have Collider, in which you just sacrifice all of your audience over what, clickbait content. Like, I understand maybe that's where they think where the money is, maybe it generates a sharp views, you know, like it spikes, but you don't build a community. As someone who's new in YouTube, I understand that. Like, obviously I'm still building my community, but you don't just jump after viral content. And I guess if that's what they want to do, that's what I do. I guess I'm sure, and I pray that everyone at Collider is gonna land on their feet, right? And in a good way, in a positive way, this will leave an opportunity for someone else to take up the reins of Collider. Like, I wish they kind of saw it that way. Like, I wish, well, Collider, I guess, didn't see it that way, but I'm sure other people are in the idea, like, hey, there's an opportunity here. So Yeah, the future of Collider is unknown. We don't know where it's gonna go. Like, again, there's already an exodus, an exodus 90 of in 90 hours of folks already leading Collider. And there's already a lot of folks who break the news. I think Geeks and Gamers, Jeremy does a good job of doing it, and there's other folks that do it. And it's kind of funny just because there are people like Red Letter Media that does like Nerd Crew, a parody of Collider Movie Talk. And of course, there's also like New Rockstars that's also break the news on a lot of movie stuff too. So entertainment. So looking into the future, I'm pretty sure other people will capitalize on this. Me myself, you know, I'm not a like I like talking about movie news, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna be breaking the news. Of course, I'll leave that up to other people and just me to talk about it. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try to monitor, probably do a recap video, maybe or maybe not, but like I just don't think Collider's gonna succeed in the next couple of months. They're probably gonna keep on pushing out videos, but definitely, like other people have mentioned, this is the end of the era for them, and so I just wish it was done very well. Like already, like with some of the groups, I'm like sitting and moving around. So anyway, there's other groups like Collider Heroes on Facebook that changed their name in honoring John Schnepp, changing their name Collider Heroes to Sweaty Heroes, just because it was John Schnepp's theme, motif, idea, notion, concept of comic book sweaties, like because you're like sweating of comic books, like oh my god, comic books. But anyway, so yeah, that's kind of like my little rant on Collider Movie Talk. Again, Collider was something that helped me build me as far as talking about movie news and movies and getting involved in talking about it online and on YouTube. So I really wanted to make this video kind of like honoring the past of those who helped me really get started, because like even John Campia did videos like, if you want to talk about movie news, just start having a camera and start talking, right? And so that's what I've done, right? And so whether it's through Facebook or Instagram and now YouTube, that's what I'm doing. And so for those, so yeah, so I will give thanks to AMC Movie Talk. I will give thanks to Collider Movie Talk for what it was. Definitely in an era I wish you had a better send-off, but it is what it is, and we'll move forward, and hopefully there is a different version later down the line, and we'll see what that turns out to be. So thank you for watching. For those, this is kind of like more a dry video, not really controversial, but other than Jack Hine is not really great, I guess, apparently to John Campia. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I have my Instagram at HeyMitchMitch, and you can also follow my joint Instagram at It's Mandatory Fun, where I do other videos and stuff with my friend Jen. So you guys go ahead, check that out, hit that like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace, peace, peace.